Seems it never rains in Southern California.
I don't even know where to start today. It's been a whirlwind of a Thursday. What else is new? 9:30. And we got the wheels off. Got the tire in yesterday. Wheels off for refinishing. They're having problems with their tire mounting. Balancing machine said they may not be back until Monday, which is a little bit annoying, but we had an opportunity to do other jobs on this car. So the wiper blades, or wiper arms are off. We're replacing those per customer request. The cowl is out. I think we still have to skin the A-pillars. Yeah, they're still on there. But we're preparing for a windshield replacement, which could happen as early as tomorrow if he can get back to me and approve that. I haven't been in my inbox, so he may have been out here for the last several hours. Then we diagnosed some very minor oil leaks under this car. We had a drop at the back of the pan, but we resealed the pan and that interface looks clean. It looks like the oil scavenge pump seals are just starting to drip. And then the bank 1 valve cover gasket at the back end is a little wet. And so are those cam sensor O-rings. So he's asked for estimates on that, which I'll be putting together shortly. Customer also stated he had a leaking washer reservoir or pump. So we get in there today and it is indeed just the one on the right there, which is the standard windshield washer pump. Those things are going left and right now. They're all old and they corrode from the inside out, and or the vent hole just drips fluid. So thankfully the pumps are cheap. It's easy labor. Replace the screen and the grommet at the same time. So we'll have him back in business in no time. Big push on Steve's 03 today. I got some of the interior trim in. I can't do all of it because I'm waiting on a charger pad because I screwed up the first one because I didn't put it on right. It's my fault. Good thing those things are cheap. But we're replacing the center console tray with the little pop-up door for the power port or lighter. And he wants the wireless charging, so that's going in. So the center console's out. We're about to put in the trim I showed you last night. And then the last several hours I've been working on, I did like little things. I did the key roundel on the key remote, did the washer hoses and electrical harness, the washer nozzles, got those aimed and adjusted. Guess what? The pump on the intensive tank was totally shot, so I replaced that. In fact, I left that out. I haven't thrown that out yet. I will show you what that does. Those of you who own these cars already know. Clean these up. That was like an hour and 10 minutes in the parts cleaner. I don't know if that's Cosmoline or just stuff that doesn't come off. It's clean to the touch. A shop towel doesn't get dirty over it, but these were just dripping in oil. So now they are pretty much spotless and ready to go back on here very soon. Here's the pump. And that's what they do. Completely corrode from the inside out and pop open. And if that works, it's not going to for long. So good to replace that. And then the original hose harness part for the course. Oh, I've run it over. Let's pull it till it breaks. Oh, we're moving the whole car. There it is. Yeah, just destroyed. I reset oil, CBS data, little things like that. Earlier today, Mike took out the driver's seat, repaired the seat twist. We gave the carpeting a very thorough cleaning underneath. A bunch of French fries, candy, trash, coins, just a bunch of garbage in there. We cleaned all that up. Cleaned the carpeting with Folex, vacuumed. It's just thorough detail. Seats back in and full successful repair there. Passenger seat is out right now. That's why there's towels sticking there. We cover the door sill as not to damage that. Passenger seat's over here undergoing repair. The cables have been repaired and will be reinstalled into the motors tomorrow, at which point we'll get the seat adjusted right and reinstalled in the car, as well as new side trim panels because they break. This one's not broken, but they come in pairs, so you do them both. They break right there at the hinge, and they all have a fair share of scuffs and wear on them too. I'm not going to go too late. My back's aching. I got to get back, get some in and out, do the usual, go to freaking bed. This car's back. This is the Canadian car that I mentioned was involved in a minor accident on its return back to the Palm Springs area. And it is quite minor, just a bumper cover and impact strip. You can see it's cracked here and cracked over here. Scuffs, a big crease in it. So we're going to be refinishing the rear bumper and the impact strips. It's pushed a little bit forwards there. I suspect it just broke the plastic on the inside of the bumper. Could have broken the guide. I have used ones. I can get new ones, so we'll see when we get it off and get a look at everything underneath. But I don't expect anything to increase the work scope on this one. Also, while it's here, we're going to be replacing the rear parking brake shoes. I neglected to recommend that before. This was such a clean, low-mileage car. I figured we'll just do rotors and brake pads and just tighten up the brake, but the brake doesn't feel right. So we're going to replace the shoes and spring hardware back there. And then he mentioned the brakes are squeaking, which is weird because we lubricate everything really well. So we'll test drive it, verify that, see which one's squeaking, and check it out. And then the rear right door panel on the 03 that's on the lift right now, same thing as the other side, just totally dicked. So everything that is glued was letting go. I see I use too much as always. This stuff flakes right off with your fingernail or a razor blade. When you're ready to do that, we'll get rid of that. And this will be, I don't know actually if we're going to put this back on, because that's the side of the car, the right side, that has a bunch of scrapes and scuffs from a light side swipe, or more likely pulling into the garage too closely. And I don't know if this door is going to be reused, so I think we're going to hold off on additional work there. Really, it's that corner up there that is a little bit dented. I have to talk to a PDR guy yet.